WOOOOO になる男だ。
What is going on, guys? It is your boy Cali Mac on the track of Whack Bring It Back, and we are back with Trash Sit Down, episode number 150.
Let's go. That's crazy.
Yo, 150 episodes of the Trash Sit Down. Thanks to all you guys who have been supporting us, showing us love, and all that. We appreciate each and every one of you. I'm gonna take a quick second to shout out my fucking brothers right here who have been on this journey with me for 3 years now, maybe.
Yes, sir.
Something like that. We have had this podcast for a long time, and it's I wouldn't have it any other way than to be with you guys, man. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, bro. Likewise, gang.
Likewise.
Yeah, 150, man. We got a lot of stuff tuned in. We got a nice giveaway coming up in a little bit. We got a chapter to go over. SBS dropped. One Piece Lakers. Like, today is a great day to be a 150 episode. He knew what was up. But before all that, you know I gotta bring the crew in, right? You feel me? We're gonna start with that boy Straw Hat Mod in the building. What's going on, my brother?
What is good, y'all? Happy 150th. Let's go.
Let's
Man,
go.
Yes, sir.
I'm so happy that we're at this point, you know, because honestly, I had no idea how long we would be doing this, and to see us doing this like 3 years later, going strong,
Yep,
is absolutely goated. So,
oh yeah, brother.
you know, happy to be here, and yeah, I'm ready to talk about some One Piece as usual.
Yes. All right. Mr. G in the building. What's going on, my brother?
What's good, y'all? A few shout outs. Rest in peace, Toriyama. It's 1 year since he passed away. So I'm wearing my Dragon Ball sweater.
Absolutely.
You know, and it was a beautiful way that they ended Daimao, the day that he. No, I'm just saying that it ended the same day. The same day it was his anniversary is when the series ended. So like that was a nice little touch. But shout out to him. Shout out to my cousins, Micah and Jed. They gave me this straw hat beanie. No, not straw hat beanie. A gum gum fruit beanie.
That's
the
tough.
beanie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I've been needing one. So I keep losing my beanies everywhere. So shout out to them, and shout out to us, man. 150. Let's get to 200 next. I feel like we just did 100 like a few weeks ago, but we're here, we at it, and I don't see us stopping until Oda stops, and even then,
on God, yo, I'm ready for the One Piece Shippuden, bro. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I'm here for it. For sure. Last but not least, that boy huss in the building. What is going on, my brother?
What's going on, man? Shout out to Oda. It was a great chapter this week, but yeah, more importantly, shout out to the people that we appreciate One Piece with. My sister came to my room this week out of nowhere, like, "Hey, you seen? I got you something," and she gives me this can. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like a One Piece can. It's Nami. It's like a Coca-Cola can or something. I think sparkling water.
Nice.
And it's like, I think we talk about all the time. Being the One Piece person in everyone's life is like, yo, One Piece thing. Here you go, right? Like, for you,
dude. That's the best, bro.
Yo, I thought it was just me, because it's the same with all my family and friends. Like, it's always something One Piece, and I'm always here for it.
Yeah. Especially yesterday, with the Lakers thing. Like everyone that I knew that know me that I love One Piece, they all sent me the same clip.
Yeah.
Of the Luffy Lakers thing.
So yeah, that's how it goes. And my plan was to just pop it on stream, open that shit on stream, drink it, but it's not on. I forgot, so I can't. I have it with iftar tonight. But yeah, shout out to my sister, and like you said, shout out to you guys. Just it's crazy that 150 episodes of just talking about One Piece, and like you said, couldn't do it. I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else. It's just crazy to have a place to talk about the greatest manga ever every week. So yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys.
So freaking I 100% agree.
I talked to every chapter about some of the local fighting game guys, you know what I mean? But being able to just sit down, like, this is what happened this week.
Yeah.
What is it? It's just the greatest. So thank you guys. Exactly. And thank you guys to the people that comment. Like, it happens from time to time. People comment shorts. Like, it actually means a lot. So thank you guys that watch. We appreciate that too, for real.
Oh, most definitely.
Absolutely. And speaking of commentators, we recently held a giveaway for everybody who commented or replied on one of our previous shorts or videos on YouTube or on a specific tweet on Twitter. We have compiled a list of all of those names, and we are now going to do a giveaway wheel to select 3 names to win one of these awesome 3D printed devil fruits currently being shown by Mr. G. We have the Gum Gum And yeah.
we got the Ope Nomi, Lost Fruit, and we got the Mirror Nomi, Ace and Sabo Fruit.
There we go. So you have a chance to win one of these 3 amazing fruits. We're just gonna go ahead and knock this giveaway out real quick. Thanks to everybody that commented, replied to one or any of our past shorts, or went to our Twitter and commented on the specific tweet. We appreciate you guys. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
We're definitely gonna be holding more giveaways in the future. So if you're not already following us, make sure you follow us on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube at Straw Hat Sit Down. You know, make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube, all that good stuff.
Yes, please. We are at 290, 10 away from 300. So please get us there.
Sir.
All right, so
real quick, okay, we're good. Never mind. We're good.
We good? Everything good?
We good. We chill. Let's do it.
All right, so we are going to do 3 spins. The 3 winners will be DM'd, contacted privately. We'll give them a grace period. If they don't reply within a certain amount of time, we'll probably spin it back again next week. Try to pick a different winner. We'll do it like that.
Okay,
sir.
All right, and without further ado, spin the wheel. I should have got the Wheel of Fortune music. And our first winner is Supreme FGC.
Ooh. Go, bro. Congrats, man.
Congrats to that brother, Supreme FGC.
We'll do the first one. It will be the Mirror Fruit. So
he will be winning the Mara No Mi, the Flame Fruit. Big congrats to Supreme.
Best one.
All right, let's get him out of here and let's roll again. All right, winner number two is Berserk Stan.
Let's go.
Hey.
Congratulations. And Berserk Stan will be winning the Ape No Mi, the
Yes,
fruits.
I love that he's wearing his favorite on his sleeve like that. Like, you know, Berserk Stan just.
No, he's the biggest, bro. He might actually be Guts in real life, honestly.
Yeah, that's comedy. All right, big shout outs to Berserk Stan. We have 2 winners now. The last winner will be receiving the Gum fruit. Well, the human fruit, model Nika, I guess, right?
Oh man, dang.
All right, and our last winner is
You need this.
Ant Wrestling. John Stroud, I'm sorry. I know you were in chat. I'm sorry, brother. You got a little hold there. But congrats to Ant Wrestling. You will be receiving the Gum fruit. All right.
Nice that one of our chatters is taking that home. So nice.
Yes,
absolutely. It's much love. Big shout outs to everybody that entered the giveaway. We appreciate you guys. The winners will be contacted privately.
Wait, I have one more fruit.
Oh,
I'm being generous today. So I have one more fruit.
Yo, the surprise last entry?
Yeah. One more chance for one of the people that joined.
I respect that. Can you tell me what fruit that is, though? Because I have not the slightest clue.
It's Buggy's fruit.
Barbar.
Yes, Barbar Nomi. There we go.
Nice.
Hey,
All right, so the last
surprise
entry, big courtesy of Mr. G. Whoever wins this, he's to make sure you thank Mr. G personally for holding you down right here. All right, let's do one more spin. Let's get it. The last winner is... No way!
That's crazy.
That's actually crazy. John Sarad with the clutch last minute win on the Chop Shop fruit.
Let's go.
Big shout outs to the homie.
Yes, sir.
All these results were live, so there was no cheating being done here, so everybody knows everything was live right here, right now. Big shout outs, congratulations to every single one of the winners. You guys will all be contacted privately for all your address and information, shipping info and things like that. And yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot more giveaways in the future, so if you're not already, make sure you guys are following us on all our socials at SITDOWN, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. Not Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. What am I missing?
X, formerly known as Twitter.
Thank you. You know, I say it so many times. It should be just like off the top.
I'm still right. I still say Twitter, by the way. So.
Yeah,
that might be the first time I called the X in my life.
I don't know nobody say X. Come on, man.
Yeah.
All right, big shout outs to all the winners. Much love to you guys. Yeah, let's get into the chapter now, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
let's do it.
Yes, sir.
Congrats to the winners.
Congrats again to the winners. Let's get into our chapter review. All right, chapter 1141, An Older Woman. We start this with the cover story. It's really a continuation of the last cover story. There's no real new information here.
I feel like it's the same cover story almost.
It's literally the same cover story, but from a different angle.
just the other perspective. Yeah, definitely from her perspective.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know that this ties in with the SBS, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And I think so. A big theory when they first showed that, we heard that Ace defeated Shichibukai during Kuma's flashback, and then Oda showed us his design in one of the SBSs earlier, and someone's like, "Yo, that's like Ulti's dad, right?" And Oda's like, well, how did you know that, bro? And then he does go into more detail of, so he used to be on Kaido's crew or something like that. I don't have it in front of me. I don't know if anyone does. But yeah, so he entrusted he trusted his kids, Ulti and Page 1 to Kaido, became a Shichibukai, got cooked by Ace, and then he lost his pedigree, so pirates came after him and he actually died at sea. So yeah, Ace indirectly orphaned Ulti and Page 1. My goat.
That is tough. I'm not gonna lie, that's super tough.
That's crazy. I mean, to be fair, he didn't kill him, but because of the actions of him defeating him, did lead to his death.
Yeah.
So.
And it was his design, right? Like he had like a super dragon, like a dinosaur design.
Yeah.
It said that for devil fruits in the earlier SBS, and that's obviously Kaido's MO, right? Looking for strong devil fruits. So yeah, that's their father that died.
Yeah.
So, well, RIP Bozo. That's tough.
In a way, Kaido is like their Odin in a way, then, like taking them in and stuff like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So again, that kind of the fact that that might really be a way of Yamato kind of making them putting them on the right side after this. You know, they're like, okay, yeah, we really were kids growing up together. We lost a dad. We both lost our father. Blah 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 blah.
Which is that's new information too altogether, though, right? Like, because I think when Ulti was introduced in Page 1 were introduced and stuff, wasn't she the one that said like that most of us were pirate captains that were like, you know, we got whooped by Kaido's crew, so that's why we're here. But in her case, that wouldn't be that wouldn't be the case though, right? Like,
I think we knew for some reason that they were kids when they joined Kaido's crew.
You could just be talking mad talk too, because she's rambunctious like that. So
I think it was definitely the Flying Six introduction when they started saying that. But I think we knew Ulti and Page 1 were siblings and children when they first started joining Kaido's crew, and we didn't really know why.
Okay.
As for the rest of the SBS, I know like big ones were Kid taking the Poneglyph from Big Mom.
Right, I did see an explanation that he attacked one of the warships.
Yeah, he beat
Snack, right?
Snack, yeah. So Snack got beat twice. Snack got beat by Kid and Rouge.
Scrub.
No, he is actually a bozo.
That's why there's only 3 Sweet Commanders now, big dog.
So yeah, I mean, I still remember the theories about which Sweet Commander that Kid defeated, since we all thought like, okay, Rouge defeated Snack, so who else did like who else of the Sweet Commanders got defeated? But the fact that he got beat twice, like,
no, that's why they were like, no, one, all right, it's fine. It happened in Katakuri too, like it's fine. But 2, no, you gotta go. Like, you're not a Sweet Commander anymore. So, and then I think another SBS was someone asked Oda what would be Arlong's reaction to hearing about Jinbei joining the Straw Hats, and it was like Arlong with the super long funny face that the Straw Hats do when.
When they saw Luffy and Zoro fucking up in Wano, right? Robbie made that face. Yep.
When everyone, like all the Straw Hats that were looking at the newspaper, all made that face, like, oh my god, like.
Yeah, that was great.
Arlong did the same thing, so I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, that one was. There was the one I really liked about. He said, "Oda, hello." In 987, the bridge, the Roger Pirates, and Oden saw was Tequila Wolf or Bourbon Wolf, because obviously Ivankov recently said that there's more than just Tequila Wolf. And there was a secondary question: what is the name of the planet that Luffy and the others are adventuring in? And Oda's like, "What, you're focusing on that? The planet is called Blue Planet, which is very interesting."
Yes.
And he said the bridge that they saw is not Tequila Wolf and it's not Bourbon Wolf, but I'm not going to say which bridge it is. So we didn't really do much there.
Interesting.
But I think the Blue Planet one is interesting. But the thing is, I think in Skypiea, I recently read it just for fun, and they called it the Blue Planet before. But we know that it wasn't always full of water because of the continent.
Right.
So I think that might have changed. It might not have always been the Blue Planet, but like also it could have been that way. But yeah, we now know the title of the. We now officially know it's called the Blue Planet officially by the people of the Earth or whatever, or the Blue Planet, I should say.
It actually makes complete sense because
that planet
you
is
know
blue.
Yeah.
I mean, well, yeah, the planet blue. Plus on top of that, you know, if the Earth has been flooded, and you know that helps lead to the spread of like, you know, lack of information and all that other stuff about understanding of their planet, then yeah, I could see everyone just calling it the Blue Planet or whatever, especially with the history books being rewritten to suit certain narratives. You know.
Yeah,
I think there were some smaller ones, but yeah, that was
yeah, it was definitely a cool SBS. It wasn't anything. I think the craziest info was, well, I guess, was the alt page one dad confirmation.
Yeah,
and the kid info was cool, but it wasn't anything too revolutionary, this SBS.
Definitely.
But you know what was revolutionary? I know I mentioned it before, but the Lakers had a One Piece night on the 28th. On Friday, Luka Doncic's birthday. They ended up winning, but it was cool seeing all the One Piece Lakers, you know, shirts and posters that were up. Iñaki Godoy was there, the actor of Luffy for the live action. Rogers based, a few of the YouTubers were there as well.
That's so cool.
That was like.
I saw they were giving away some cool ass Lakers One Piece figurines too.
Bro, they had this beautiful Luffy one with the
Oh and
man,
I think
that's just so nice.
They were exclusive to the event too. I don't think that they're those things are gonna go for a fortune, son.
Bro, that was so cool. And then like they had like the mini games in the middle, like make a layup, and then they were trying to do like miss and match, like, you know, like the straw hat type of shit, you know. So it was pretty cool. It's crazy how far we have come with One Piece, especially in the last few years.
Oh, One Piece is the leader of the big three right now for sure.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
Remember before we were like, not many people are into it over here. But then the live action was huge, man. It did what Oda wanted, and
that live action Gear 5 combo is just too strong, man. It really just One Piece just took over from there for real.
And then I think even one of the Yankees.
It was the Chicago, I think. Was it the Sox?
Yeah. No, he's a Yankees, Yankee player. Jazz. He had the One Piece Gear 5 blinged out chain too. That shit was fire.
No, I know. I know that one of the MLB teams also did a One Piece night.
Yeah, it was the Red Sox.
It was right.
Yeah. You're not off. But you know, it's just blowing up, bro.
Yeah, One Piece is up. Shout out to the Lakers. Shout out to One Piece Oda. Definitely a cool night. Yeah. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into the actual chapter. 1141, an older woman. We start this chapter with the Straw Hats, who are in the castle, along with Roto and the two injured guards, all leaving the castle. Well, not all of them. Well, they're all leaving, but they're going different ways. Nami is there with Roto and the two knocked out guards, and she is loudly complaining that she did not get shit from this quote unquote plummeting. Yep. And she's just saying she doesn't care about Loki. She just wanted diamonds. And Roto's trying to tell her to be quiet because you got two guards behind you that will literally knock you off the island for talking like that. Like, yeah, she's out of it. But they're headed back. Yeah, they're headed back to the party. We move over to the Atom Tree, back to Franky, who we last saw staring at the mural. And he gets a little more of the topography of the land.
Amazing word choice.
Thanks, man.
God,
I appreciate you.
It's all the audiobooks.
Yeah, you feel me? My vocabulary getting crazy.
Yeah.
So she's going over the layout of the land, how all the villages are built on the branches of the trees. And that's when Franky notices one of the branches cut off, and then she lets him know that there was a village there, but there was lightning struck the village, and they were forced to evacuate. But the fire apparently doesn't go out on these trees, So instead of putting the fire out, they had to cut the entire branch off.
Wow.
Which is interesting. I mean, it makes sense because we know that the Adam tree has mystical properties.
Yeah.
Not what am I looking for? Permanent fire is different though.
I feel like
Especially
it's
for
the
a tree.
aging of the tree. I want to say like that's how I understand it. Like they talked about. I don't know if did TCB talk about the dryness. Did I make that up?
The what?
I don't remember.
Okay,
I don't think that they said anything about the dryness of the tree.
Okay. Yeah, that might be a little weird then. Yeah.
Yeah, this tree has some very mystical properties for sure.
Oh wait, I have the TCB version right here. It says it had gotten too dry and old.
Oh, I
Oh,
didn't
my
make
bad.
that
way
up.
to put it out.
Okay.
I feel like that makes sense, like logically.
Yeah.
But
if it's
I
a
thought that
magical
also
thing,
might
I
just be
wouldn't.
TCB taking a liberty and guessing. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't give it too much thought.
Okay.
To me, I think the magical thing property would make sense too, though, because I don't know, it just got me thinking, like, if this fire wasn't burning from this wood, what if like a part of the Adam tree is like one of the ingredients for the mother flame type of shit? You know what I mean? Like, and that's why the giants are always protecting like this one tree out of all the other trees that we have.
I
'cause
think
we have
that
multiple
opening
leaf trees.
in the branch is also so suspicious, right? Like it kind of made me think, like, is there even like a possibility we see inside the tree this arc, right? So I think that's something to that.
Yeah. Yeah, so Franky is astonished that they had to make a decision like that. And he says, I guess even a tree like this can get old and decrepit. And then, oh my god, don't tell me. All right, tell me.
Ripley.
Ripley. Fuck, yeah. I was right there too. Ripley comments that you might say the vulnerabilities of Elbaf are fire and lightning. In fact,
nice flag thrown there, Ripley.
Yeah, so I read this and I was like, okay, so Kieran dude is lightning, other dude is fire. I don't know if that was just me.
It's funny because I've heard a lot of people go a lot of different ways. That when me and my boy AJ first started the chapter, we thought NL coming back. That's like our first thought.
Yo, that's like
went
the full way.
My boy Grayson was like, yo, I think this is like Big Mom foreshadowing fire and lightning specifically, and obviously she's their like big enemy.
Yeah, I mean maybe that's why Big Mom, maybe she had the same idea, and that's why she had like Zeus and Prometheus, like, because those were her main attributes.
That's a good point. I also think that if Big Mom comes back, this is probably the arc for her to come back, because she already has so much history in Elbaf.
Facts.
That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that, baby.
Long time call right there.
Yeah.
I called that for like, damn, I can't believe Wano is that long.
It's like 2 years ago now, man. Yeah. We've been out there for a while.
Big Mom, Big Dad.
Come on, Oda, give me my payout. Give me my payout.
I definitely took it as the Holy Knights, but I do like the Big Mom. I like the Big Mom call out as well. I
think Kali just makes the most sense. Like,
I think I only thought specifically because I know Kieran is normally associated with lightning.
Yes.
So by that, if we're talking about fire, I just use context clues. But
that makes sense.
That, and also from what we know, Cerberus uses like normally like some type of fire, like hellfire type of shit. So
that's true. That's also very true.
But he's leaving.
Yeah, he's leaving.
Yeah. No, but yo, if we on Two Piece right now, you were right about it. Now it's coming back, and the revolutionaries are coming, bro. Yo, Sabo, let's go.
Let's go. We going all the way with it.
Yo, the fire and lightning is dragging with the weather fruit.
Yo, let's go. Callie be so happy, bro.
Yo.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so we go back to the party festival in the Western Village. Usopp is completely blitzed out of his whole entire ass. He's slurring his words. Can barely understand what he's saying. He's asking Nami where she's been. I don't see Luffy or Loslo either. like my boy is smacked.
Dude.
She
I'm
showed.
happy for you, Usopp.
Nah, he's lit. He's lit. And when Nami says it later, it does hit. I can't lie.
Yeah.
But yeah, Usopp introduces Jarul to Nami. Although I'm pretty sure she was there already, so I'm pretty sure that they've seen each other.
Initially, yeah, definitely. But
yeah,
you know, he's drunk.
Yeah, he's drunk. Yeah, he's at that point where he's like, "Yo, this is my man's. I love him." He's at that point in the drunk.
Yep.
So Jarul says, "My favorite type." Usopp asks what his ideal type of woman is, and he says an older woman. And then Usopp's like, that doesn't exist. You're the oldest person in the world, and slaps the sword embedded in this dude's forehead.
Oh, that was wild. I was like,
yo, this guy is crazy.
He's off the bro.
I'm just very impressed with his hops though, because Jarul's a big motherfucker.
He got up there.
Yeah, he definitely got up there.
That is a good point. My man's is up there with him right now. I'm like, okay, so you telling me when you're drunk and you give no fucks, that's when you have the confidence to do some shit. I'm like, okay, this dude Usopp was sandbagging the whole time.
We need drunken style Usopp, bro. We need to see that fight, bro.
Like, that's crazy how he got up there, like, because he towers giants. So
yeah. Dory ends up grabbing Usopp and trying to rein him in. And Usopp is just tweaking inside of Dory's arm and hand, telling everyone to shut up. He's like, is there no hero who will draw Excalibur from his sheath like this?
Oh my god,
yo,
dude.
he is tweaking. Yo.
That's wild.
We got Usopp talking about, yo, he's wasted with his skull on his pelvis. Like, yo, they are smacked. They are off the goop.
I love that Bragi is like just chilling. He's like laughing about the whole thing while Dory is like super serious. But...
Yeah.
But is he drunk right now too?
Oh, they all drunk. They're all drunk. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The fact that he grabbed him and Usopp is still going off, like, it's just hilarious. It's like,
nah, that Excalibur line is ridiculous, Usopp.
That is actually hilarious. Crazy. I can't lie.
You guys know who's not drunk, I think, and who's just acting normal? Chief Jarl, bro. Him saying, yo, I like older women. Being the oldest person in the world, bro, this nigga doesn't know left from right. This nigga is not with us, bro. His brain is mashed potatoes with that sword up there.
I think you're right though, because you have said it before, and I feel like they're hinting that this sword needs to get removed for something.
Well, even if the sword isn't removed, I just think like this older women line is it's the title of the chapter, and there's nothing else, you know,
about it
where it comes up.
Yeah.
To like,
right?
you know, the chapter. Right?
Oda's like, yo, pay attention to that shit, right? And I just think again, I don't believe a word this guy said because I'm biased. But now he's saying it doesn't make sense, so I have, you know, evidence of my bias, you know. And now we also know that the sword is really stuck in his fucking head because it actually hurt him when Usopp touched it. So yeah, I think the sword has making his hippocampus gasp for air up there. So I think I'm more inclined to say that all the stuff that he was saying about the castle and Loki is probably not true. That's my my 2 cents.
So basically the meta here is get that removed. Is someone good going to remove that sword? Someone bad? Someone that knows the situation going to remove the sword? Like, what do you think? How the sword is going to get removed?
You know what's funny is that I was so worried about I was so worried about my bias that I didn't even care if it got removed. I'm just glad to hear that, you know, he's not well of mind. But yeah, I can say that him getting removed by accident or something like that, and then he's like, oh wait, I know the real truth of what happened back then. I was mistaken the whole time, you know. So yeah, it could be an accident. I don't know if someone will actually try to hit it out unless it's like Loki or something. Imagine it is Loki.
I was just thinking that. I was like, yo, Loki comes in and he's like, that's mine. Takes it out of him, you know, and then like he's like, oh, I'm okay.
He's like, oh, Loki, did we save Harold? You know,
some curse is broken or some shit.
Yes.
So wait, does that mean that, like, going on your train of thought, huss, does that mean that Loki got the reputation in the first place because of Harold?
Okay, well, so we know that 14 years ago, Jarl and 100 soldiers tried to protect Harold from Loki, right? 100 soldiers died, Harold died, and somehow they still got Loki in. Actually, no, Loki left. We went to sea, right? But so I didn't know what to think before, like because the whole time I thought Jarl and Loki were in on it somehow. Because there's obviously the whole thing about Loki somehow being a kind guy, right? So that had me thinking that maybe Harold tweaked out for some reason, or like we saw last chapter, might be working with the world government, and they wanted to protect his legacy of being a peaceful king and don't want to shatter people's dreams, right? And the new age that Elbaf is going to. So I thought, who knows, maybe they were together on internet, and that still might be the case. But Jarl might have like lost his like cognitive ability. He might be a little senile since then.
So you think this older woman line isn't just a throwaway joke? This is
I think it's Oda pointing like, yo, he doesn't have a grasp in reality.
Okay.
He doesn't realize he's the oldest person in the world.
Unless there's someone that we just don't know about yet.
Yeah, there's just some older giant.
Like some Hera maybe, or something related to like Hera, because we have Loki, so.
That would be crazy. Imagine I was listening this whole time and he was like perfectly sane.
I'm just saying though, if it's Hera we're talking about, isn't Big Mom's new cloud name Hera?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Wink, wink.
No, that's true.
Yo, stay woke. Stay woke.
No.
We're 5-piece now, but yeah, I think that line is just Oda saying like, yo, I don't know if he knows what he's talking about. Maybe the rest of his words should be scrutinized.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, I mean, he wouldn't make the title for no reason, so I agree.
No,
definitely got to keep an eye on that fella. Yeah, so Usopp's having the time of his life. Nami sits down next to Jinbei, and she's like, I get it. It's been his lifelong dream to come here. I don't blame him for getting carried away. And Jinbei's like, yeah, he's having the time of his life. We move to Sanji, who's somewhere on the floor of the party, looking around. He's like, wait a minute. Where's my baddie?
Yep.
Where's my baddie at? And he's so real for that.
Actually, you missed him later in the chapter when I first read this chapter. Like I saw this obviously, but I didn't realize this is like a setup for later on for him to pull up.
For him to pull up, yeah.
Yeah.
We move over to another house in the village where Gerd is talking to Roto and mending the two guards.
She's the medic?
trying to.
Yeah, she's the cruise doctor.
Okay, where?
So she's trying to figure out what happened to them. She hypothesizes that it could have possibly been a small but powerful human weapon, and she tries to get Roto to explain, but he's trying to protect Luffy, Zoro, Nami, who were not supposed to be doing what they were doing. So he's trying to come up with lies, and she's just not buying any of it. She's like, you're looking kind of sweaty. She's like, let's wake up the guards. He's like, no, let's not do that. She's like, let me go talk to Chief Jarul. He's like, why should we do that? And yeah, from that point, she just starts beating them up because, like, you're obviously hiding something at that point.
Yep. Yeah, it's too easy.
Yeah, so he tries to deflect, but yeah, he gets hit with an axe, and she starts trying to beat the information out of him. We move to the underworld where we have Luffy and Zoro standing in front of a beaten, battered, and bloody Loki. Zoro's like, this isn't what you described to me when you described the guy. Luffy's like, it wasn't like this when I just saw him. He just got fucked up.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to figure out who did this to him. And they realize he's breathing.
And they also realize the animals too.
Yep. Yeah. They also realize the animals. Luffy was about to free Loki from the chains and stuff. So I was like, wait a minute, we got to figure out what's going on here first. And Luffy's like, he's not gonna do anything anyway. But even when he tries to free Loki, he loses his strength when he touches the sea prism stones.
Yep.
So Zoro notices this. He notices the animals and starts to argue with Luffy. Luffy's like, he's a giant. The giant is dying. We have to save him. And Zoro's like, I've heard nothing but bad things about this dude, and he is ore size. Like, what are we doing here?
That was crazy to hear.
Yep.
Yeah, ore size is crazy, and we see it at the end of the chapter too. But we really got a real scale of how tall this dude is.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard. I mean, it was hard to probably tell because of him sitting down. But yeah, like when Zoro said that, I was like, oh shit, oh no, like that means he's towering giants.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
I normally I love because Luffy and Zoro usually share a single brain cell, but I love when Zoro's like, nah, hold up, Luffy, like let's chill out and think about this before we just go all willing it, like let this guy loose, because like you said, it's a danger not just for them but also for everyone in Elbaf. Like
he's doing his vice captain role.
Yeah, I was about to say when Zoro's on his vice captain, when he's in his vice captain bag, he definitely,
I love it.
He gets into that bag. I can't lie. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
focus, baby. That's what's up.
Yeah. So he says, like, if this big ass giant starts raising hell, it's gonna be a problem for everybody on the island. And so he decides to do his own test and jumps up and just kicks the shit out of Loki.
That was so unnecessary, I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like there were better ways to test whatever you were testing.
Yeah,
bro, he kicked him where he got stabbed.
Yeah, he's actually bugging for that.
That's wild.
Yeah,
he really did not. I think that was like a bit ham.
Yeah, I think that's gonna come back to bite him at some point in the next few chapters too.
That would be crazy.
But yeah, Loki. Loki wakes up, screams in pain. He's like, okay, so you really weren't hurt. I guess you're not faking it. Loki's like, what do you think? Like, and then he slumps over. Luffy says that he might have died, but Luffy says that he died, but Zoro's like, if he's dead, then he wasn't meant to survive. Like, just cold as shit. I don't know what Zoro's on this arc, but he is on timing, yo.
Bro, like, it's crazy, dude.
It reminds me of the stuff like when they left Egghead, and he was like, "Yo, why do you even give a fuck about Vegapunk? He's an old guy. You're Yonko. Who cares?" And I feel like he's kind of continuing that a little bit. He's kind of like he's a bit cutthroat in this chapter.
Yeah,
he definitely has been.
Yeah,
maybe Zoro's just not playing nothing because he's on Elbaf. Like, maybe like the fighting instincts are on 10 since he's like since he's in the land of the giants. Like he always on one basically.
And he definitely has always been the one of like protecting what it means to be a pirate, a captain, and now a Yonko is what it seems to be doing, right? Like that was the Vegapunk thing. He was like, "Yo, you're a Yonko." So yeah, I could see that for sure. He's like taking it super seriously more than anyone.
And to be fair though, like since they became a Yonko crew, like dealing with the Gorosei, like they know that they got mad people on their ass right now, like the Gorosei, the Marines and stuff like that. We don't know who else and what's going on here in Elbaf. So like he's just like on alert, head on a swivel the whole time. Like, and you need to have someone like that, right? So
yeah.
Well, everyone Luffy's like chilling. Not that they're not paying attention, but like
right.
Just on alert, just ready for whatever needs to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so Loki slumps over, seemingly unconscious, and Zoro's like, all right, I'm with it now. We can unlock the keys. But he does say to leave one of his legs still locked up with Sea Prism Stone, so that if he wakes up again, they can talk to him. I was a little disappointed in that because that means we're probably not going to get his double fruit for another few chapters. But, slowly but surely, what can you do?
Just saving that for my birthday, bro.
Luffy said we can go get Chopper. Zoro's like, that's too far, but there should be a doctor closer in the village next to us. And but he also says if they find out that they free Loki, that they'll get kicked out of the country.
Yep.
And Luffy's like, if it happens, it happens. It is what it is. I'll get some meat, food. Let's do this and let's see what happens. Zoro's like, there's plenty of meat over there, pointing to Loki's friend animals. And Luffy spazzes like, what are you talking about? Those are my friends.
Yep.
Zoro's like, meat is meat. Like, Zoro is on time in this whole arc. Yeah. He has been on actual timing. Luffy spazzes like, those are my friends. He's not having none of it. Yeah, so Luffy's like, doctor comes first, so let's get this doctor, let's figure out what we're doing. As he runs off to find a doctor, he notices a ship coming full speed from the sky, and it is the new giant pirates in their entirety.
Yep.
Flying in. They were using the island clouds to try and fly down, but apparently the island clouds disappear in the underworld.
So they're just free falling right now.
So yeah, they're basically just free falling.
Yeah.
Yeah, they realize they're gonna crash. Hajrudin apologizes to his crew, like they really think they're about to die here.
Yep.
Luckily for them, Monkey D. Luffy is there with the gum balloon to save the day. He balloons them all. Oh yeah, Sanji's there because he was following Gerd for whatever reason.
Yep.
The horny man himself.
Hey, a real one.
Sanji actually would have been fine. He would have just did his airfoot. Yeah, he would have been chilling.
Yeah.
But yeah, Luffy saves them. Hajrudin is absolutely giddy with pleasure that he was saved, but not completely saved because the buoyancy from the balloon ricochets them back into the sky. When they finally make it back, they are a little beaten up, but they thank Luffy for saving him. And we only got severely injured instead of dying immediately. And so they are now begging Luffy not to free Loki. Gerd did eventually make Roto spill the beans, talk about everything that happened. And they are trying to tell Luffy now, you cannot trust Loki. He's cunning, cruel, vicious, backstabbing, and conniving villain. Hajrudin says they've known Loki since they were children, and that if Loki ever said anything that made him sound sympathetic, then he's lying. And he's the kind of beast who will kill a so-called friend at a moment's notice, and he's an enemy of the world. And Zoro's like, well, sorry, buddy. You're a little too late for that. And they all turn, and we get the amazing panel of full-size Loki standing up and unleashing almost all of his chains. We still see he has the one chain around his ankle. Luffy shocked because he thought he was passed out. And then we see Loki grab something. Hajrudin says don't do it. Take your hand off of Ragnar. And that's how the chapter ends.
Crazy.
Wow.
Crazy ending. This panel is fucking nuts.
That is insane.
That is nuts.
This
man.
panel is nuts. I cannot lie.
Jeez,
Loki looks like an absolute menace, yo.
I wonder if Ragnar is like this, if One Piece's version of Mjolnir.
I completely agree.
Yeah, that's what I assumed. It was the hammer. That's what I would also assume. But you never know. Oda likes to take the mythologies and add his own little spin twist to them. So I don't know if it'll be a full-fledged hammer necessarily.
Well, I wonder if it's a hammer that has like a Thor fruit type of thing, you know, like I mean, well, we have an L already, but that's the electricity, but like actual like the deity of, you know, Thor.
So if the hammer has the devil fruit and he's in a sea prism chain, could he still use the devil fruit?
That's true. Damn it, Gally.
No, I'm asking. No, I'm legit asking, but no, I'm legitimately asking, like because the devil fruit, if the devil fruit's in the hammer isn't touching the sea prism, so like.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, you know, it could be viable. It could be viable.
I would think they would take it then. They wouldn't let him like have it by himself.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's also very true.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it is like that, then you gotta wonder like, why is that right there? Like, why would they leave that around him? But I don't know. Like,
maybe they can't move it though, because like Mjolnir, you gotta be worthy type of shit, you know, or Loki has the Thor fruit, you know. I don't know. Like
it has to be Loki with the devil fruit himself, because the sea prism stones are on him. You know? And it's not like they put it. Wait, if you put a sea prism, can you put sea prism stone around an object that has devil fruit to negate its ability?
That's what we're trying to. I'm sure of it. It makes sense. I mean,
it would make sense.
I'm sure of it. Yeah, there's no way.
That's how sea prism stone works. Like, I don't see why it wouldn't work that way.
Okay, but they got it all around him too. So it's I'm assuming it's either both him and the weapon have
The
a double
weapon,
fruit,
or it's just him.
Or it's just him. Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, or it's just him.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was just him because his devil fruit is apparently like some sort of legendary thing, right? So I wouldn't be surprised Odo just does that just like not just to keep focus on it, you know, spotlight or whatever.
Yo, the panel is insane though. Like it's just how huge and menacing he looks. Like it's just
this is what you see on a poster, bro. Like
yeah, for sure.
This is definitely like a new world mythical-esque creature looking like panel. Like it's just oh my goodness.
It's crazy, bro.
I wonder what he could show off with just one chain on. Like
no.
I wonder how destructive. Yeah, like
because the strongest people on the island are here, right? Like Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, simply the God's Knights. But like this shit is I saw like a comment that Sanji being here also made like the fact that like all the monster trio are here to see this is like we're gonna get a crazy display of strength from Loki, and even these guys would be like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't know what he would do. I don't think. I mean, I wonder if he wants to take revenge on the New Giant Pirates, just you know, for being part of the people that obviously had him here for 6 years.
Well,
I just wonder what his first move is.
We know that he made a promise to Luffy to free him, so I'm sure Luffy is gonna try and get him to keep on that promise before anything.
Yeah, he's gonna tell him about
to know more about Shanks and whatnot.
But also, Loki might, you know, feel a little differently because he's bleeding out, right? I feel like he might make some action happen.
I can't lie. If I'm him, my first move is I'm kicking Zoro straight in the chest. Because why the fuck
he's getting
me like that?
By the hammer. Yeah.
Why did you hit me like that? What's wrong with you?
That was actually insane.
That's true. He's gonna pun Zoro, bro. He's gonna pun him.
Like... Yeah, I'm about to say if he did the same thing to him because of that, we seeing Zoro flying like.
Nah, he's going. He's going. We're not seeing Zoro for another 10 chapters. He's going.
Team Rocket blasting off.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, we're gonna see him on Laugh Tale at that point. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, he's going.
Not kicked him all the way to the One Piece. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sure I said in the chat, Loki's hammer might be the reason they had to cut off the Hagen village. I thought that was very cool. Like if that fire might have been Loki for some reason. I know we talked about
because they said it was made by lightning. That's what I'm like.
Fire and lightning. Yeah, and it has some sort of hammer. Yeah, if it's like a lightning god ability.
Yeah.
Thor, like
that's a good one. That's definitely a good one.
That's a fire idea. I like that a lot.
Especially because like he's got this idea that he's like the destroyer. Joy Boy the Destroyer, that form of him. So like, I don't know, because we've seen Luffy intertwine with fire and lightning before as well. So it's definitely curious as to what Loki could do.
No, absolutely, bro.
If what Ripley said earlier, like you might say fire and lightning, and this man has fire and lightning. It's just like. Oh man, that's just yeah.
It'll be rough. It's gonna be rough.
Yeah, I'm so curious about next chapter. Like this is like the most anticipated next like cliffhanger I've seen in a long time. Like I gotta see what happens next now. Like,
dude, he's huge, bro. And
it's crazy that he's as big as Oars, bro. It's actually fucking crazy.
And the fact that his older brother is there too, like who knows what type of animosity he has for him too.
Yep.
So, we'll see. I wonder if he's gonna take the hammer, break the chain with the hammer. Who knows?
I don't think they're gonna get that last chain. I don't think he's gonna get that last chain off without the key.
Okay.
Just me personally, I don't think because we've seen Sea Prism Stone is like damn near indestructible for the most part. I don't think we've ever actually seen it get broken. Now that I think about it.
No, not really. At least I don't think so.
Yeah, no.
It's pretty durable along with having the properties that it does. But here's something I want to know. So, why huss? You know about the Supreme Grade swords? Have they all been listed?
No,
no.
There's like 5 or 6 only.
Yeah, so, there's 12 total. Yeah,
there's 12 total.
So that whatever he's picking up, that could be a
I've never seen more of a Supreme Grade sword in my life, even though it's a hammer.
Well,
I see what you mean. I don't know if there's ever been a blunt weapon. Kaido.
No. Yeah. Kaido has
Kaido's is graded. I don't know if it's supreme grade. His name is called Hasaikai.
but I know what's it called? Whitebeard's was a supreme grade.
Yeah,
I
I
know
feel like
it's a
it's a
sharp
bladed weapon.
But it was a blade. It wasn't a sword, but it was a blade of a type. You know.
But a different weapon.
So you're
though.
saying that it's not blunt? We haven't seen a blunt supreme grade weapon.
Yeah. But it
Hmm.
probably is. Like, I think just the way he says, "Take your hand off Ragnar." It's almost like he's more scared of the weapon than Loki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that weapon got a name.
Yeah,
Like,
no, naming
like,
the weapon
exactly.
and calling like you're scared of the weapon like that, this definitely has to mean something.
Yeah,
for
he
sure.
didn't just say like, "Oh, like, yo, take your hand off your weapon." Like, no, he said Ragnar. I assume it might be passed on by his dad or something like that. Who knows?
Okay.
Yeah, and it could be a graded weapon, supreme grade, a giant supreme grade weapon for the first time.
Yo, this guy Loki is guy's decked out, yo.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
On top of that, it's
I wouldn't be
black
surprised.
too.
Yeah.
Like, I'm obviously.
I guess we do get to see whatever the blade, blunt, whatever. We do see the black here.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. I guess it could be a hammer. You know what this looks like to me?
It's definitely a hammer.
Yeah?
It is absolutely a hammer. I think we see a little bit more of it in the first time we see him too. It's definitely like a box.
I do remember we seen him the first time and we thought it was a hammer too. You're right.
Like
no, you're right. I'm on the hammer. I'm on the hammer side now.
No, because I could see it being like a Buster Sword type.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, like I got a little bit of Buster Sword
from
it.
Like it being deceiving, like right here where it looks like it's a hammer, but you actually look when he takes it out, it's actually like a Buster.
That would be crazy. It could be like in the ground, like behind him, and he has to pull it out, and the whole sword gets revealed. That would be cool.
Oh man.
Yeah, we gotta wait and see. This next chapter is actually gonna be insane. I can't lie.
But I wouldn't be surprised if it is supreme grade if it's based off of Mjolnir, very similar names with Ragnar and stuff. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it is a supreme grade weapon.
Right. Yeah. And on top of that, I'm also for the first time, since I know we're gonna get one hell of a display next chapter. For the first time in the series, I really want to see a giant using hockey, because we never seen a giant use any kind of hockey whatsoever.
Like, this dude, Hajrudin didn't use hockey in Dressrosa?
I don't recall him ever using hockey in Dressrosa.
If he did, there's no way I would remember, but I fucking scrub.
Like armament hockey? Maybe. I think you're right.
Like, we have not seen Oda has not depicted a giant using hockey, and that's one of the reasons why I was excited about Elbaf. Is like, this is the land of warriors. I'm expecting a giant, because I mean, before I understood why Oda didn't do it because a giant using like armament hockey is like, that's like hella destructive. So but right now I'm expecting like Loki to show some shit like this level of hockey I got. There's a potential black blade and or black supreme grade sword permanently potentially as well. So I'm just expecting like a hockey display. Like,
yeah, he might flex some Conqueror's hockey. Like, that would be very fitting of him.
The attack between Dory and Bragi, that wasn't a hockey attack?
I don't think we have no idea. Probably like I would be shocked if it wasn't.
I mean, it could be. It wasn't directly ever displayed to be a hockey attack.
Yeah,
I know when Big
no
Mom and Kaido did it. It was just like, they never said it was a hockey attack. They just said like, Big Mom was like, you still understand, right? Like, you still got it, right? And Kaido's like, come on now. And that's when they did it. And then Broggy and Dory, they did it, and I'm just like, and they did it before too.
Little Garden,
Little Garden. So
right.
I think it's just like one of those unique techniques. At least that's what I think. Kind of like a Sanji, a Sanji-esque type technique, where it's like, it's not hockey per se, but it's like one of those custom One Piece, tech skills. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, yeah, because I'm looking online. People are still like questioning. They're like, because they're like, oh, we saw his weapons. Their weapons light up before they did that attack. But that could also just be liberties with the anime. So
Yeah, and Hajrudin also, to answer the other question, is not confirmed to have hockey. So
Okay, yeah, no.
so yeah,
that'd
Loki
be
might
sick.
be the first person. You know,
Dude,
first
it
time.
would be sick if he had Conqueror's hockey and he just
I think he definitely
showed
will.
out. It would make sense. He's royalty.
If he lets out a Conqueror's hockey thing, what would that look like for a giant?
Bro, think about it.
Trickle all over Elbaf, like all over Elbaf.
Yeah,
like,
dude, this dude was just what, yawning when we first met him and the whole tree was shaking. Like people like could hear it. Like
That's
so,
crazy. Yeah.
you know, like if he does that, we watch the tree starts splitting. Like that'd be wild.
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely one of those chapters where I am anxiously awaiting the next chapter for sure.
Good thing there's no break though.
That is a very great thing that there is no break next week.
Another 3-piece from Oda, man. He's on his shit.
No, he's on his time. Elbaf has been from start to finish has been pretty peak. I can't lie.
Yeah.
I don't think we've had any super slow chapters. Go ahead, man.
Oh, I was gonna say I gotta see Conqueror's hockey roar just like the Gorosei dude. Like
I completely forgot about that shit. Oh my god,
that's true.
The shit that Top Bad Mercury did.
Yep.
Like if he does that shit, then I'm gonna need Luffy to learn that.
Like fucking Fairy Tail, like Conqueror's hockey's roar.
Yeah, basically.
Shit,
I need that. I need that in my life. I like that's the next level of flexing your Conqueror's hockey. Like screw exerted, like just like looking at people. I need a roar. Like
that'd be sick.
Yeah, 100%. All right. Any last questions, comments, concerns?
I'm sure.
Not on the chapter. No.
All right. I think that will conclude our 150th episode. Once again, thanks to everybody who has been with us on this journey so far. We appreciate you guys, and we have a lot more One Piece content planned in the future. So make sure you guys follow, subscribe to us on all our socials at SITDOWN on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter. You look for us, you will find us. Big shout outs to everybody listening to this live on Twitch and YouTube. We appreciate you guys as well. Make sure you guys check us out every Sunday, twitch.tv/Cali_Mac or YouTube at SITDOWN. Every Sunday, come tap in, hang out with us, come in the chat, talk to us, all that good stuff, all right?
Yes. Be ready for more giveaways too.
Yes, be ready for more giveaways. It's just the beginning, for sure.
More fruits.
Ooh, the sneak peeks?
Yeah, sneak peeks. Sneak peeks.
You love to see it. Once again, big shout outs to all of our giveaway winners. Supreme FTC, Berserk Stand, Ant Wrestling, and John Sherrod. We appreciate all you guys for showing us love in the comments and stuff. We will be DMing you soon so we can get your shipping info. We can get that situated, all right?
Berserk.
No break next week, so we will be back with another chapter review. I will be looking forward to it, as I'm sure all of you guys will. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Happy 150th. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Here's to 150 more. All right. You guys take it easy, be safe, be healthy. We appreciate you guys, and we will see y'all when we see y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Who gon' get down? We are. This that straw hat, sit down. We are. Who the crew with the fleet? We are. Who gon' piece that one piece? We are. Who gon' get down? We are. This that straw hat, sit down. We are. Who the crew with the fleet? We are. Who gon' piece that one piece? We are. Straw hat, sit down, crew in the building. We Corona to these other podcasts. We gon' put these people in their feelings when they hear this, and they know that they can't top this. We spit facts and we poppin' every time an episode is dropping. We see D3 in the corner, Mister, that's a real G with the green screen in the background. Got him looking like he in a real scene. We got Big Mod in the cut. Always ready with rebuttals, but he bring the knowledge when we in the huddle, so you know the crew is never gonna fumble. And it's why us, last but not least, if you ask me, then Cali, mad the captain, make him rally around me. Every Sunday, we gon' run deep, and we can't stop until we find out about that one piece. Who gon' get down? We are. This that straw hat, sit down. We are. Who the crew with the fleet? We are. Who gon' piece that one piece? We are. gon' get down? We are. This that straw hat, sit down. We are. Who the crew with the fleet? We are. Who gon' piece that one piece? We